Okay, this week what we're going to be doing, Monday we're going to watch this video on the iPads and also again episode 3 to make sure you understand y equals mx plus b. On Tuesday we're going to complete the packet I'm getting ready to show you in class. On Wednesday we're going to finish the packets and we are going to have a test review. On Thursday we're going to have the test on linear equations. Friday we're going to have an I-step review and study island. Please remember, next week we are having I-step testing, so please make sure you study and practice. Okay, one of the worksheets you're going to have in your packet this week is graphing in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. As you know, you'll see it right here. It is already in that format. Y equals mx plus b. As you see, y with y equals, our m is 1. So we have a positive slope of 1, or if it will help you remember, 1 over 1. Remember, it has to be in fractional form because it's rise over run. The b, which is our y-intercept, is the number 3. So when we graph, we'll go to the y-intercept first, the positive 3. So you go to the y, positive 3, write your coordinate. Now we're going to graph a slope. It's a positive slope. We know positive slopes go up in this manner. So what we're going to do is go up 1, over 1. Up 1, and which way do we go? To the right, because we need to duplicate a positive slope. Up 1, over 1. Up 1, over 1. So rise, over, run. Rise, over, run. After you have at least 3 coordinates, draw your line, draw the arrow. Now, over here, for number 4, it is already for you, and y equals mx plus b. As you see, you have a minus 3. Now, for some of you, you like to keep the minus, which you know it's a negative 3. For those of you that get confused, add a line, change the sign. So now when we go through, our m is negative 2. Over at m, you write negative 2. Now remember, it has to be in fractional form. You have to have 2 numbers. Rise over run. So what you're going to have is a negative 2 over 1. Our b, which is our y-intercept, is a negative 3. So to graph it, we will go to our y-intercept first. So you go to y, negative 3. You go down, place a coordinate on the negative 3. Now our slope is a negative 2 over 1. So we know the slope has to go down in this format. So we are going to go up 2 over 1. Up 2. Now remember, we're going to the left this time. So we are going to put a coordinate right there. Up 2, 1, 2, over 1. Up 2, over 1. Up 2, over 1. Now we have created our coordinates. You connect the dots to make your linear graph, have the arrow, and you have completed these problems. As you can see, when you go through, you will have several other problems. You will do the same thing on each one of these. Hope this helps. Okay, for this part of the packet, you have part 8, find the slope in the y-intercept. You notice the equation is not in y-intercept format, so we have to solve it. So with the plus 6x, remember the first thing you're going to do is either subtract or add. Minus 6x, minus 6x. What's 6x minus 6x? 0. So you're going to cancel that out. Bring down the equation. You have 2y equals negative 36 minus 6x. Now with subtraction, you can keep it as subtraction, but I like to do add a line, change a sign. Now we have to eliminate on this side the coefficient of 2. So these are multiplying. What's the inverse operation of multiplication? Division. You will divide each term by 2. So now you can solve. 2 divided by 2 is 1. You can just write y because we always know 1 is in front of it. What is negative 36 divided by 2? That is negative 18 plus. What is negative 6 divided by 2? Negative 3x. Now you notice it's still not in y equals mx plus b format. So what do we have to do with the 2 terms? We have to switch it. So it is y equals negative 3x plus negative 18. Y equals mx plus b. What is your m? Negative 3. What is your b? Negative 18. So when we come up here, negative 3, y is negative 18. That is your y-intercept. So what you will do, circle A. You have solved your first one. Now, what you're going to be doing is going through this entire packet. It is the same type of question on each one of these, and every problem is multiple choice. So we're going to scroll so we can see. You'll have these to solve. These, it's the same thing as we've ended up doing in class. You'll have all these equations, and keep going. There's 2 pages to this. So you will solve each one of these in class as part of the packet provided. Okay, for your final aspect of what we're going to be doing in class, you are going to have a chapter test review sheet. I will be giving you this sheet in class on Wednesday in order for you to study at home for the test on Thursday. As you can see, it'll have everything we've already discussed in class, from coordinate planes, ordered pairs, the quadrants, also the equations, being able to use substitution, as far as your domain and range for your t-chart. Also, you will have the slope of the line and the equation, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, the changes in y's over the changes of x's, to be able to find your slope. We'll also be able to identify each one of the slopes, positive, negative, zero, or undefined. And also what we've been doing with this lesson, you will be able to take equations and put them into this format so you can identify the slope and the y-intercept and be able to graph it. I want to say congratulations to those people this week that have been awarded for the pizza party. Also, nice job for Michael. Elizabeth, thank you for what you did in class, and I hope you have a great week. Remember, next week is I-STEP week. Make sure you go to sleep, make sure you eat well, and study hard. Thank you.
Hey, stop watching me. You're supposed to do your test right now. Start working. Thank you. Bye.